Hello, WestGate family. Over the past 10 days, we have had to change our lives in so many ways. With the shelter-in-place order and schools closing down and businesses being shut down, it has had a tremendous impact on all of us. And we want to let you know that we are watching this on a day-to-day basis, and we are praying for you. We're wanting to reach out to you, and we are trying to actually, in real time, as things develop, consider ways that how we can resource you during this time. One of the things that the Apostle Paul tells us in the book of Galatians, as he's reaching out to this church in Galatia, at the end of his time telling them kind of how they should operate as a church and what they should be doing for one another, he reminds them that we are called to carry each other's burdens, and by doing that, we fulfill the law of Christ. The actual language of that, the carrying of one another's burdens, is actually it's a component of sharing, that we share together what we all are experiencing and how it impacts our lives. For some of us, we're not all that impacted, and for some, we are devastated during this time. As the last several days have been unfolding, we've reached out to many of you. And some of the conversations that we've had have revealed that some are doing fine, they're okay. In fact, even saying, how can we help during this time? And then there are those that have said, we're out of work and we're not sure exactly what's going to happen for tomorrow or next week or next month. And so we're wanting to help bridge the gap between those who have and those who have not, and how we can help each other during this time. This is how we will share each other's burdens. We want to let you know that there's a page on our WestGate website that is very important to pay attention to at this time. It's called our WestGate resources page. There you'll find all kinds of resources for children, for students, for life groups, and for how we can care for one another. Specifically, I want to point out two of the areas in our resource page that should be of interest to you. One is care during this time. We've actually just recently partnered with Christian Counseling Center here in San Jose, and they are providing for WestGate church families opportunities to have 50% reduction in counseling costs during this time. They have let us know that during this time it has been incredibly filled with a lot of anger and some anxiety, and even with all this time on people's hands, people are struggling with addiction. And so we want to make sure that you have a resource available to you if those areas of just being upset with all the things that are going on, or you're just really anxious about all that's happening and you're struggling with addiction, we have a resource for you. The other thing is that there are many opportunities throughout the city right now. The county and the city have reached out to us. They're actually having a conversation with us on a day-to-day basis in regards to the needs that are around us. We have food pantries that we can actually provide opportunities to help our community get fed. The school system has reached out to us and asked if we can help in a food program for children. That the school is providing the only essential meals that they can get, so they're looking for volunteers. Specifically, one of the things that the county reached out to us about is around childcare for essential service providers. You can check that out on the resource page. And just as a reminder, for all of us during this time, let's stay connected. It's important that we know what you need, and that if we know what you need, then we'll know how we can come alongside you during this time. But it's important that we stay connected through life groups, through attending weekend services online, through just being able to email us a concern that you might have, or just reach out to us. We're here for you. We want to be able to help you during this time. We don't know how long this is going to go, but as long as it's happening, we will be here to serve you. Hang in there, WestGate. We know it's not easy, but we can get through this together. Hope to see you soon.